Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Roger Cuts back with another video, and today I was going to be going over different ways you can add value and to improve with your service with just the smallest amount of detail. So if you do like this video, at the end, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know what you will be adding to your service. So we all know, apart from the actual haircut, we all want a good experience. Barber doesn't pay attention, to you as a client. You want to feel catered. So I feel like it is important as barbers to recognize these types of things, to pay attention to it, and for the most part, be consistent with it as well. I know at times when we do fall behind on schedule, there just might be the little things that we don't pay attention just because we're focused on, catching up and stuff. So I'll say definitely being consistent is going to be very key, but if you do these tiny little things, your clients will definitely appreciate it. They will notice it, and it would add some more value to your service. So getting into it, my number one would be just to have a clean cape. For your client, I do have over 8 to 9 capes, so it definitely covers one cape per client each day. And since I do wash them every day, it's going to be very sanitary. You don't have to worry about spreading, any types of germs or bacteria from one cape to another, using it on the same client. So I think this is really cool. Also, I just love the design of capes and the way that it could express your personality. So having different capes, it's pretty fun. The clients, they always recognize it, and it shows that you pay attention to that. Little bonus as well with this one would be to use a nice clean towel for each client. Of course, you could use it as a face duster or a neck duster, anything like that, just to get the hairs off, especially if there's an aftershave or some type of gel that is a liquid that's kind of thick. A towel is perfect. And I also use it for the headrest, so when I do recline my client back, that it creates a barrier between the person's head and the headrest, just so there's and also sanitary kind of reason behind it as well. We're not spreading and sharing bacteria or germs. It's also a cool little trick that once it's being held in place by your client's head, you can use the corner and dust it off and wipe any excess products that are on the hair. Now moving on to the next one, and this is you don't even have to do it during the service. It's just something that you do before, and that is adding a hair tonic to your water bottle. You definitely don't want to have like tap water or it just smell like old water. It's not pleasing. So if you have that scented in there, it's just key little things that they're paying attention to. And for you as a barber, it smells good, so they like the reputation, of that. It actually makes your scissors easier to glide and to slice the hair. It's going to give your clients, I forget what it's called. It's going to give your clients medium shine to the hair, so having that shine is going to give a little bit of a healthier appearance. And if your client also has any type of product or anything in their hair, really it's just going to help break it down and make it easier for your comb and your scissors to maneuver through. So all around, it's perfect. It's just something that you add in your water bottle and you kind of forget about it. Number 3 on this list would be to use any type of excess products. I have the example of a beard wash. 2 different types of the beard washes. One is a no rinse. So this one, it foams up a lot in your hands. You emulsify it and eventually disappears. The other one, I do run it with a little bit of water, and I also use a hot or steam towel to just help remove it. And then I'll grab the blow dryer and blow dry the hair until it's dry if it is a little bit too moist. This is going to be perfect for you to really just prepare the beard. If the skin under is nice and cleansed, the more sharper the line can be. And also people that do have more of a thicker beard, it's always very tangled, so if you could untangle that, pick it out to what its true length could be, you can overall get a better shape for your client's beard. Number 4 was say to give your client a clean mirror. There's been a couple times where I've been in the seat and I get the mirror, looking at the cut, but I'm so focused on how dirty the mirror is, and it's just like you evaded the barber law. Like that should be a law as a barber. You know, never give your client a dirty mirror. Number 5 on the list, I would say to have a good smelling aftershave. Like I say, you could either have a variety or really just stick to one, kind of as a signature. I'm pretty sure people would like recognize that smell and probably think of you every time they smell that, you know, and be like, oh, that's my barber, because he always use that one. But for me, I have a variety, and I kind of tailor that scent to what that client, or who that client is, or what I feel that client would like. So if I get someone more with like a classic hairstyle, a slick back or something, I always do the number 3, the orange one or the brown one, and it I don't know, got that classic smell to it. But if I get something a little bit more modern and like a little fresh, like gentleman type thing, I'm gonna hit them with the blue one, because that one has like a more cologne smell. And something more like childish or just more playful, the purple. So really just depends, but they always recognize this too, and it always smells good. They always compliment it. Even my next client will come into the room and be like, it smells good in here, and it's because I had sprayed an aftershave out. Whenever they get their fresh cut, look good, smell good, 2 and 2 together. And to finish this last one, I would say to look your client and face them towards the mirror during the consultation. This is something very tiny too as well that barbers may feel uncomfortable doing, but once you start doing it, it's going to be second nature as of anything. So all you do is just face them towards the mirror to where they feel a lot more comfortable telling you what they would like with their hair. They're able to look in the mirror and either remember things that they would like to get touched, and they can also show you specifically what exactly it is that they want to get done. So it has more engagement, I feel, especially if you're behind the chair and you're looking in the mirror as well, other than you know, kind of just looking at them from the side to where they almost feel rushed, or if you just face them and you just ask them and they're like and they're talking to someone behind you. You know, it's uncomfortable. So make your client feel comfortable and show them that you are engaged, and just face them towards the mirror during the consultation. So there was a few things that I feel that is very tiny and that you can incorporate into your service just to add a little bit more value. Some of them I feel like are just tiny little things, and some of them are actually tiny things as well that they all make a huge difference. So if you do try out any of these, or if you are trying out any of these already, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite one was. Mine personally was facing towards the mirror during the consultation, and if you have one, let me know. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.